Heal it. Your way out. Don't cry. Just power.
Somebody please take me.
We're gonna kill every last one of you.
Come on, open the door, let on out of here.
Stay. It's you?
Of course it's me, open the door.
That ain't your brother.
Yo, it's the only thing. I think I shot myself.
The twin connection. Smoke and Stack, 9 energy. From a very beginning, Smoke and Stack's relationship is steeped in twin dynamics. Two individuals bound by an inseparable force, yet uniquely shaped by their circumstances. Their shared 9 vibration marks them as souls deeply connected to karmic cycles, wisdom, and transformation. The energy of 9 often manifests through sacrifice and endings, which we see play out in both characters. Yet their second letters, Smoke's M for energy and Stack's T to energy, introduce a divergence. Smoke represents structure and responsibility, stepping into the guardian role. Stack embodies duality, emotion, and connection, making him susceptible to transformation. Despite their paths taking separate turns, the twin energy persists. Even in opposition, they remain bound to one another, their fates intertwined by duty, love, and inevitability. The fracture and evolution of twin energy. Stack's transformation into a vampire marks a breaking point in their energy. For the first time, Smoke is absent, unable to shield his brother. In that moment, Stack steps into his individual karmic path, no longer protected but instead fully immersed in his own destiny. His choice to stay within the vampire world, yet uphold his pact with Smoke, reflects a shift. His energy no longer relies on twin protection, but instead moves into personal accountability. Yet even in death, Smoke completes his twin role by negotiating the final terms of their relationship. The balance remains, even as their existence changes. Numbers don't lie. Elias, 1, and Elijah, 9, in motion. Those Stacks and Smoke adopted street names that shape their identities, the vibrations of their real names, Elias, 1, and Elijah, 9, remain intact, defining their karmic roles whether they acknowledged it or not. Elias, carrying the energy of independence and leadership, was always destined to learn how to stand alone, forge his own path. Despite the camaraderie and bonds formed in the streets, his journey was about self-mastery and initiation into leadership, something a nickname could never override. Meanwhile, Elijah, vibrating to the number 9, the number of wisdom, sacrifice, and completion, embodied the very essence of his path. His name reflected the natural weight he carried, the responsibility to guide, to conclude cycles, and ultimately to burn through karmic patterns like smoke itself. No matter what names they claimed, the numbers beneath their identities still dictated the lessons they were meant to live. Elias fulfilled destiny, individuality, love, and karmic resolution. Throughout Sinners, Elias Moore, a.k.a. Stack, exists in the shadow of his brother Smoke, bound to their twin energy and shaped by a protector's guidance. But Elias' numerology tells a different story, one of self-discovery, individuality, and leadership waiting to be embraced. The breaking of the twin bond. Elias carries a vibration of 1, the number of independence and personal power. Yet, for most of his life, he is sheltered by Smoke's 9 guidance, operating more as a counterpart than an individual. When Smoke is absent during the critical moment of transformation, Elias is forced to face himself, to step into an existence where he alone must make choices, without his brother's protection. This marks a karmic shift in their twin energy. For the first time, Elias is no longer simply following. He is defining his own journey. His 3 vibration from his surname Moore further reinforces self-expression. His destiny is not about being led, but about finding his own voice. And when he transforms into a vampire, it is not an act of mindless submission, but an awakening into self-possession, the ultimate test, his survival as the last vampire. As the film reaches its climax, all other vampires are wiped out. The chaos of supernatural conflict strips away everything, except Elias and his former lover, the only two who remain. This moment is a fulfillment of his one energy, not merely survival, but complete autonomy. There is no vampire hierarchy to follow, no larger force dictating his path. He is the last of them, and with that, his choice becomes fully his own. The film beautifully underscores this independence through his final act. He offers Preacher Boy eternal life, but does not force it upon him. Unlike his own transformation, which came through emotional vulnerability, Elias now stands in pure personal authority. He extends an offer, but respects another's free will. This marks the full realization of one energy, choice, leadership, and standing firm in one's own power, love, and resolution. Elias does not step into this new path alone. His former girlfriend survives with him, becoming his true companion in this new existence. This is crucial, because one energy is not meant to be isolated. It is meant to stand strong, yet move forward with conscious relationships. He is no longer guided by others, but rather walks alongside someone who fully understands his journey. His love story does not define him, but rather complements his evolution. Their departure at the end of the film is not one of regret or lingering attachment, but of clarity. Together, they step into the unknown, fully embracing their transformed identities, unbound by their past limitations. The karmic completion of Smoke and Elias. Smoke's death marks the final release, the closing chapter of their twin energy cycle. Smoke fulfilled his 9 destiny through ultimate sacrifice, completing the karmic debt that tied them together. Elias, in contrast, steps into his one vibration, no longer protected but the protector of his own fate. Through numerology, Sinners tells a profound tale of transformation, not just physical but spiritual. Elias' survival was not accidental. It was inevitable. He was destined to stand alone, not as a lost figure, but as someone fully realized. Looking ahead, love, fate, and karmic connections. We've seen how the numbers behind Smoke and Stack shape their paths, from leadership struggles to karmic sacrifice. But every transformation is influenced by the people closest to us. Up next, we're diving into the women who played a pivotal role in their journeys. Annie and Mary. Were they karmic catalysts, soul ties, or simply reflections of choices already made? Their presence adds another layer to the numerological storytelling of Sinners, and you won't want to miss it. Please like and subscribe. See you next time.